little episode here. I think we've got the new mic going, which is fun, of the Troy daily live stream, where we methodically track the daily habits and inputs into our lives and therefore the outputs that we're achieving. So essentially what we're doing is we've got a life and business plan that has connected the daily actions we take to those outcomes. And so pretty cool session today because we've got some quality outputs. We've got a change in our take home cash output, which is fun. But we will, first of all, we'll just jump in. It's going to be a quick one today. And I think it's going to be a quick one until I start getting questions, which I'm not even sure where I might be getting questions and comments and stuff. I need to figure that out. I'm just going to rock with it. I'm just going to do this quickly, get it done, keep it small, keep it manageable. And then as we get questions, we'll answer those, unless I have something really specific to talk about, which I don't today. So, very good. Tuesday, we got 8 hours sleep. Haven't had that in a while, so that's awesome. We got to bed early. No, we didn't. We tried to. Didn't work. Didn't even really try to be honest. Exercise, skipped it yesterday. My bad. Meditated twice. That was awesome. Did my live stream yesterday. No junk food yesterday. No alcohol. No cannabis. Hasn't been that in a while. So that's awesome to get that big W. And screen time failed. Watched heaps of shit. During work, I got the YouTube Trump thing going. So I woke up today feeling a little bit of anxiety, but not too much like deep body anxiety, like just I had some wild dreams. The dreams when you stop using the medicinal cannabis, the dreams are absolutely out the gate. Like and they're vibrant and vivid, and it's like an entire another world. I couldn't possibly talk publicly about what happened in them, but yeah, I don't know if anyone experiences that. It's pretty crazy. So I think you know, as of right now, it's interesting because you obviously feel different throughout the day, but as of right now, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty solid. I'm not feeling like massively exuberant, but I'm feeling all good to tackle the day. And I feel like that's one of the main things that happens um, when I have a day when I haven't used any medicinal cannabis at all. And in these times here, I've been using very little. Wow, sometimes. But some of the days I've been using very little. Still get this sort of after effect. And I'm either feeling like good and I'm up and I'm going hard and it's like woohoo, or I'm just not feeling that great. And that's where I get those okay feels. But right now I don't necessarily feel over the moon about anything, but I'm feeling pretty good. So that's nice. And the big W this week is through confirming some sales and doing some good work. We are, yeah, I should actually define take home cash. So, take home cash for me, and I think this is a thing in the internet, online making money world. People love to use all these different numbers, right? So, some people will go like, oh, 10K a month. And usually, what they mean is top line revenue, including GST, like including sales tax. And so they go 10K. And then it's like, well, actually, top line revenue ex GST is what? It's about 9.1, 9.1K. And then the question is, okay, but what are you actually making? Like, what are you making on that? Do you know? And then sometimes, like in a business, for me personally, I've got a salary because I work in the business as an employee, and so that might be a certain amount of that. So that's take home cash, and then you've got your actual net profit before tax, and then you've got your net profit after tax, and then you've got your dividends payout. Now, or what you're actually taking in terms of net profit after tax. And so if you're in a smaller business, you might just be taking all of that every week. That's all good. But if your business is a little bit larger, then you're doing a dividend payout. And so that's the amount of this net profit after tax that you're actually able to pay out. And so if we combine these two here and, you know, go, well, let's say I take a 3K salary out of my 10 grand. And then after that 10K of revenue, I might, in a business this size, I might only have some subscriptions and maybe a little couple of contractors or something like that. So maybe that's $1,000. So my net profit here before tax, obviously simplifying this way down, I'm going to have 5.1K. And if I pay 28% company tax on that in New Zealand, which I'm probably not, but for argument's sake, I would be. So 1.4, 4.7, 3.7K. Do I need to retain money in the business? Does the business need money to grow? Most businesses do. So the question is, how much of that are you actually paying out? 0. And then your take-home cash is this number. And it's this number. And so, you see a lot of stuff, I think, on the internet and everywhere, like a 10K a month, or I'm doing 100 grand a month, I'm doing $1 million a month, or I'm growing by this much, or I'm growing by that much, or whatever. And ultimately, how is that changing your state? And I focused on that stuff a lot. I made a lot of money a lot of times, and a lot of money for me personally, not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. And I left it in the business. I would turn it around. I would do a lot of things. So I'm really focused these days on creating a business that's able to produce take home cash for me personally. That comes into my account, into my world, that I can do whatever I want with. Maybe I can invest it back into the business, maybe not. And so when I say take home cash, that's what I'm talking about. Might be a cool little, that'd be fun. I'll do that stuff. And so the cool thing for me this week is this is moved to 30K. So I should probably actually do it like that too. It's interesting. No, it can just be at the week level. And that's where we're going to be at for November. So by the way, this is how I expand this shit. I just manually do it. There's probably a smarter way to do this, but I don't. And so yeah, for the month of November, if we squeeze this up, we are looking pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in November. Get rid of that. We are making some progress here on our take-home cash, which is great, absolutely great. And I'm doing that through salary currently. And to get into the good territory, to get above that 30K a month for me, and to get to that great zone, which is $1 million a take home, then the business needs to be making money. The business needs to be covering its base expenses and needs to be building its own cash reserves, because we're in a reasonably tough economic environment. So you can't be pulling out every single dollar you make after tax. And one advantage I have in the business is we have a significant tax credit, because we lost a significant amount of money, and that allows us to And that allows us to, yeah, I'll just get technical with it. You get a thing called imputation credits. And so then when I take my dividends out, I won't have to pay tax on them because we've already made a certain amount of money, paid tax on it, then lost that money through the business. And so now when I make $1 million again, which is about what we've lost over time, then that $1 million will be tax free. And I've done that twice in my life, actually. I made about $1 million, lost it, and then being able to earn it back tax free. So I don't plan on doing that again. Yeah, but that's us today, guys. So really cool outcome for me to start to get that qualitative output in my life. And I'll just do my habits sheet real quick. Got a busy day today. We are back to back from 9:30 to 10:30. So we're 13 hours back to back of talking and meetings and stuff today. I almost had a session in here that was going to make it 15 hours, but yeah, I binned it. So we did that. 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 We didn't do that. We didn't do that. So that is 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 4 out of 6. Cool. Not bad. Nice little okay day yesterday. Happy with that. Bank that. And